Hey guys, welcome to Spellies. Today I would like to introduce Maya 2025, especially to the beginner. Alright, let's go. So this is Maya, this is our viewport, and this is our tool panel. From this shelf, we can create our 3D object and we can modify it by using these two and function. On the right side of the screen, you will see channel box, attribute editor, modeling toolkit, blah blah blah. Alright. Just in case, if you guys are not seeing the same layout as I'm showing you right here, just go to the window, workspace, and click on the general. Because Maya have different workspace for your convenience. For example, if you're working on the animation, Maya is giving you the most convenient layout to work on your animation. For now, we are going back to our workspace to general. Okay, let's start creating something. By clicking the cube icon here, we create a cube in our viewport. You can find it in your outliner as well. Just in case, if you can't see, if you can't find your outliner here, just go to the window and click on the outliner. Let's start with the navigation, right? Press Alt and left click. You can rotate your viewport. Press Alt and middle click, you can move it around. Press Alt and right click, you can zoom in and zoom out. You can also scroll your middle wheel for the zoom in and zoom out. Alright, so this is our viewport. This is our perspective viewport. Sometimes you just want to work on any specific viewport. So press paper and hold left click, and then you can choose whatever viewport that you want to work on. For example, we're choosing the top view. Here you can work any modification in top view. Okay. For now, we are going back to the perspective view. All right. So how we can move, rotate, and scale our 3D object? Okay, select your object, press W for the move tool, press E for the rotation, press R for the scale. In this case, I want you to check on the channel box. While we're moving it around, the translation value are keep updating, right? Then we just moving it like somewhere around here, and then we just want to get it back to its default position. How we gonna do? Select these translate pauses and then press 0 and then press enter. So your object is getting back to its default position, right? So in some cases, we just want our object to move around, and then we decided that this is the right position for this object. So we just want to make this is the default position for this object. So we're just going to this little icon here, which is called freeze transformation, and click it. Now this object default position is here. So whenever you move it around like this, then you just want to get it back to the default position that you already set. Select these pauses, press 0 and then press enter. So you see it's getting back to its default position. That's how freeze transformation works. All right. So how we modify our 3D object. Basically, we are modifying our 3D object by adjusting vertices, edges, or faces. How we gonna do? Okay. Select the object and then right click and then vertex. Then you will see this little dot here. By selecting this little dot, you can move it around, something like this. Alright, so this is how we adjust our 3D object. Okay, same for the edges and the face. Select the edge. Now you see it. So this is how we modify our 3D object. Same for the face. You get it right? Alright, so that's it. Very simple. So now we're going back to our object mode. And then I would like to show you how you can modify your 3D object by using modeling toolkit here. So select the object and then select one of the face and then go to component, extrude. So now you can extrude your face. And then you may like to extrude it again, then select the face and then press G. Instead of going all the way back to the setting, you can press G to extrude it again, right? You can also modify your extrude from this little gray box here. For example, I'm increasing the division from 1 to 5. So now you see it adding the edges here. Okay, going back to 1. Now we are going to select these two faces together. Press G to repeat the operation. And you can also adjust your extrude from this small rectangle here, something like this. And then look at the gray box, key face together option here, click on it. Now you see the difference, right? This is how extrude function works. You can also press your middle mouse button and then drag it. You can also increase or decrease the division. All right. So basically, this is how extrude function works. Now I would like to show you the new feature coming from Maya 2025, which is really cool, which is called Smart Extrude, right? So let's go. So select the object, and then I would like to add more division. So press the add division here. I like to add more division, so I press 2, then enter. And I would like to duplicate this object so that I can show you what is the difference between extrude and smart extrude. So I'm pressing Ctrl D to duplicate the object. So it's giving the copy of your selected object, and you can also find it in your outliner here, right? Okay, so select the faces. Then we are going to extrude it. So this is how our normal extrude work. Going up is really good, but if it's going inside of the polygon, it's really messing up, and this is not what we really want. So in this case, we can use Smart Extrude instead, right? So select the face. We're going to do the same operation again by using Smart Extrude here. So press the Smart Extrude. See? Now you can see the difference between extrude and Smart Extrude, right? This is really nice, and it's really good for hard surface modeling. By using Smart Extrude, you can create a lot of interesting shape very easily, right? Something like this. And you can also do that. See, select the face and then press G to repeat the operation, and then drag it out. So it's going to make a hole in for your object. So this is really cool. Okay, so let me get back to the normal position for the object, right? So that I can show you another feature. All right. We're going to combine these two meshes together. So select the first object and then shift select another object and then mesh combine. So it's going to combine these two objects together as a single mesh, right? Then you may change your mind. You want to separate it back, then press separate, right? So in this case, you will realize that our pivot point for our object is changing, right? Before it's like center of the object, so now it's changing to way too far from the object. We don't want that, right? So we just want the pivot center do the center of the object. So we just go to this little icon here, which is called center pivot. Click on it. So it's going back to the center of our object, right? So we are going to combine it again. And then we're going to connect these two objects by choosing some faces. So I'm going to select the faces that we want to connect, right? And then go to component, bridge. Now these faces are connecting, right? And you can also the division, or maybe you can also twist here as well. You can play it around later. All right. For now, I'm going to change the division to 2. All right. So let's say we're happy with this. So we're going back to the object mode. All right. And then I would like to show you the bevel function. So how does it work? So select the object and then select the edges that you want to bevel. Like by double clicking on the edge that you want to select, it will select all the way straight, right? Then select the edges like this. And then click on the bevel. So what does bevel do? So bevel is the function that going to smooth your sharp edges. All right. So again, here you can adjust your bevel function in this little gray box. By increasing the segments, you can smooth it. Now you see it, right? So in this case, I'm just going with 1. And you can also adjust the fraction here like this. Okay, let's say we are happy with this. All right. Okay, so this is how bevel function work. So now I'm going to show you the Boolean. Okay, in order to do that, I would like to duplicate, Control D, and then I will scale it. Something like this. Okay, cool. All right. So select the first object that you want to keep, and then shift select the another object. and then go to Mesh Boolean. Now you see the intersection between two objects is getting the different shape. Interesting shape for us, right? So in Maya 2025, you can really modify your Boolean function and attribute editor, and then you will see a polyboolean tab here. Then go to this drop down arrow. Let's say this is the first object that we selected is the A, and the another object is the B, right? So this one is different A to B. Let's try different B to A. So this is the another operation of the Boolean, right? So depends on your creation, you can do whatever you like, right? So let's get back to the different A to B. So another cool thing about Maya 2025 is like you select your object that you're going to make the Boolean, and then go to Modeling Toolkit and then make it bevel. Now you see that it's beveling the edges that intersecting with the another object, right? So and then you may change your mind because you want to make it a little bit smaller. Then select the second object and then you adjust the object the way you want. So it's automatically modify the operation for you, something like this, which is really cool, and it's very useful for hard surface modeling. Now we see it, right? So let's say we are already satisfied with the result. Then we're just going to select the object that we want to keep, and then go to this little icon here, which is delete by type history. We only need to delete history of our object. If not, like Maya will keep all the history and your file will be bigger, file size will be bigger, and you may find like very laggy operation if you have a lot of polygon here, right? So just press the delete by type history. Then we can no longer edit our Boolean because we are happy with this shape, right? So that's it for today. Thank you for watching my tutorial. See you next time.